Thanks for stopping by Angel Gilding. I'm Alex, and today we're going to be working with mirror rosettes. Mirror rosettes are both a decorative and a functional way to hang a frameless mirror or piece of glass art on your wall. For today, we're going to be using this piece that I've mirrored here. It's got a mirrored design, and I've just blocked it off so that doesn't distract us during our video. You can see that I've already drilled the holes in my glass. And this is something that you can certainly do yourself. We have a drill kit, and if you'd like to see a video on how to use that, then be sure to put that in the comment box below. If that's a project that you don't feel comfortable taking on and you have a piece of glass that doesn't have holes already drilled in it, then I'd suggest that you reach out to a local glass or mirror supplier. Most often they're able to drill those holes for you. So mirror rosettes, as I said, they're both decorative and functional. And they come in a variety of different types. Today we're going to be working with just a few types. And first let's talk about the different components that make up a mirror rosette. So like I said, there's different types. For example, here I've got my plastic star rosettes. And you've got the rosette itself. You've got the screw that screws into the wall. You've got a vinyl sleeve, and that's actually what protects the glass. And then for these ones, you have a plastic bud. And that's because this type of screw is what's called a tapped head screw. It's got a little circular hole here that the bud will then screw right into. Now we've got our chrome rosettes here, and these are a little bit different. Although they are tapped head, just like the plastic star ones, they're different because they have a toggle bolt. So if you want to screw this into a wall where you can't screw it directly into wood, then we do recommend that you use a toggle bolt. And this functions the same as any other toggle bolt you might find in your hardware store. You want to make sure that when you're when you're drilling the holes in your wall, that you make sure that it's big enough to fit your toggle bolt through. You can see I've already got this one set up where I've got my screw, I've got my toggle bolt, I've got my vinyl sleeve, and then I've got my felt cushion. And that's something that helps to protect the glass from the rosette. It's not necessary on the plastic ones because they're plastic, but for this one being a chrome cap, being metal, we do want to make sure that we take that extra precaution to protect our glass from any scratching. And then finally, the last type of rosette essentially is a regular flathead screw. So this is my antique gold rosette, and the screw here doesn't have any type of tapped head. It doesn't have a cover to it. So you'll actually see that screw once it's screwed into the wall. So to see how these install, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I've already got my glass with the holes drilled into it, and I've got this little practice wall for us to use here. And I went ahead and marked on the wall where I wanted it to hang, and then I marked holes, where the holes would go, and then drilled the holes in the wall. And when you're drilling it, you want to make sure that you take to mind what type of screw, the size of the screw, of course, so that it fits properly. So let's see, let's go ahead and first start off with our antique gold rosette. So like I said, traditional screw, got the metal rosette. Behind it, I've got that felt pad. Once again, this is a metal rosette going on glass, so the felt pad's going to protect it. I'll put that then through my vinyl sleeve. Once again, that vinyl sleeve is going to protect the glass from the screw itself and provide a little bit of cushion. So I've got that all loaded up, ready to go. Depending on the size of your glass, this could be a two-person job because you might want to have somebody stand by and help you to hold the glass. We're going to see how this goes as it is. You can go ahead and try to get it started a little bit there. And I've got my flathead screwdriver, and just like anything else, you just screw it into the wall. I do recommend that you get all of your pieces, all of your rosettes more or less in place, and then tighten them up, just because it's inevitable that you'll have to make some slight adjustments. There we go. Okay, so that's more or less in, not completely tight. Like I said, I would want to go around and do all of them before I fully tighten it up. And for this next one, now traditionally you would of course use all the same rosettes on a piece, But for today, I wanted to show you a little bit of the differences. So we're going to use a mix match approach. So for this next one, let's use our plastic rosettes. Now, like I said, it's plastic, so we don't have the felt pad, and it's tapped head, so we don't have to worry about the plastic buds right now. The only thing is we put the screw through the rosette, and then we'll put it through one of the vinyl sleeves. Got that all loaded up, ready to go. And I'm going to do that right here. Okay, so now I've got that pretty much where I want it to be. And I can still see, of course, the screw head. And with these ones, I've got the plastic bud. And I just screw it in here. And then it covers it up. So I've got a real nice flower with a little center bud. Looks really nice and decorative. Historically, rosettes often came in glass. We haven't been able to find anybody that reproduces a glass rosette. If you know of somebody, please leave that in the comment box below. That would be great to know. But otherwise, the plastic rosettes function really well, and they've been a good alternative to those antique glass ones. Now, like I mentioned, this is a tapped head, and we're going to do one more with the tapped head. Now, I'm not going to do the full toggle bolt because that depends on a different screw hole, and that's a pretty standard process of using a toggle bolt. But I do want to show you what it looks like when you've got a chrome rosette. So let's go ahead and load up this screw. Got this screw, we've got our felt pad, our vinyl sleeve. I'm going to put all of this in here. So once you have that fully screwed in to your glass, you'll take your chrome cap, and just like the plastic bud had, it's got a little bit of a thread there, and so we'll just thread that onto the tapped head of the screw. You can just do this part by hand. And it's really a decorative function. You know, you've already got the functionality of the screw. This is a decorative finish. And there you go. So there's a couple different options of different mirror rosettes that you can use that are both functional and beautiful. This can also be done with glass art or mirrors. If you have any questions about these products or this process, or you have any ideas of other videos you'd like to see, be sure to leave that in the comment box below. You'll also want to give this a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and please do subscribe to our channel so that you're notified of all of our future videos. Thanks for stopping by.